Yes, what are you seeing is the truth. Yes, it is time for the CD collection update. I know a lot of you have been waiting patiently for this video, but 2 words explains why this collection video got delayed. Zygon Hunt. Yep, I was supposed to get this CD when I pre-ordered it, but I have not got it, and it's been released ages ago, so I reckon that it's been lost in the post, and I'm really annoyed about that because I really wanted it in the collection because I can just show off the whole season 3 off of Tom Baker Adventures, but no, it's lost in the post. I will contact Big Finish to get another one, but that's sort of annoyed me, but I've had another delay in this video now, and you're probably getting annoyed. I'm probably wasting your time, and you just want to get to the audios. Anyway, that's exactly what I'm doing. This is actually a new shelf, not my DVD shelf, so yes, let's go through my CD collection. So just to start it off, if you want any of these to get requested, or if you float your boat, which you're very interested in, you can request it for a review. So we can start with the Lost TV episodes. Nothing's changed about this at all, they're all the same. Marco Polo, which to this day a lot of people says it's found. Reign of Terror. The Crusade, which needs to get animated. Galaxy 4. The Myth Makers. Dalek's Master Plan. The Massacre. Sester Toymaker. Savages. Smugglers. The 10th Planet. Shame Episode 4's Missing. Power the Daleks. The Highlanders. The Underwater Menace. The Moon Base. Unfortunately, a damaged Macroterra. The Faceless Ones. The Evil of the Daleks. The Abominable Snowman. Fury from the Deep. And the Wheel in Space. Space Pirates, gotta find it for a better price rather than £25 because it's not worth it for a crap story. Lost Episodes documentary. And Doctor at the BBC, the plays, there for just my 2 little documentaries. Destiny of the Doctor, which are like audiobooks. I haven't listened to any of them because I want to get them in order and listen to them in order. And the Babel Spear, Smoke and Mirrors, and Death Steel. Then we move on, in my opinion, the main part of the video, which is Big Finish, and I'm going to get a lot more Big Finishes. I'm loving them, they are on fire. Whatever I said before, 1 to 50 is at risk of going out of print, so I'm focusing on 1 to 50 soon, and more Paul McGann audios because they're just absolutely fantastic. So we can start with number 1, The Sirens of Time, which is quite new to my collection, have not listened to it. Whispers of Terror, number 3. And yep, that one is out of print. I'm just going to see which ones are out of print or not. Number 5, The Fearmonger, which is out of print. Quite a John Pertwee style story in my opinion. Number 6, The Marine Conspiracy, out of print. The introduction of Evelyn to Big Finish. Have not listened to it. Part 1 The Dalek Empire, but I got a misprint. I've also got a misprint on Marine Conspiracy. It says Phantasmagoria on the back. The Genocide Machine is the first Dalek story for Big Finish, which is number 7. Number 8, Red Dawn, which is quite a good story, not the best. Number 10, Winters for the Adept, haven't listened to it, it's quite a lot I haven't listened to. Dalek Empire Part 2, and number 11, The Apocalypse Element. Number 12, The Fires of Vulcan, which is out of print, may interest you if you're a fan of The Fires of Pompeii. Number 14, The Holy Terror. First Paul McGann audio. Number 16, Storm Warning. Don't need to say about that because I've already reviewed it. Number 17, Sword of Orion, which is out of print. The first Cyberman story to Big Finish. 21, Dust Breeding, which is out of print. It looks very convincing cover because Sylvester McCoy's like hiding behind the shadows. Number 23, Project Twilight, out of print. Mind blowing, I cannot recommend that story enough. Number 24, Eye of the Scorpion. Number 29, The Chimes of Midnight, out of print. Number 33, Neverland, out of print, Zagreus' backstory. Number 34, which I've actually warned people this will go out of print, and it's just gone out of print. Yes, it is, A Genesis of the Cyberman. Number 35, Ish, out of print. Number 37, The Sandman. Number 40, Jubilee, the classic Dalek. Say, if you know the new series Dalek story, it's just like this, but classic, and it was the inspiration of TV story Dalek in the new series from Christopher Eccleston. Number 44, Creatures of Beauty. Number 45, it's out of print, Project Lazarus. Number 46, Flip Flop, out of print, and it's you can listen to the story in either order and it completes the story. Very interesting. And number 50, which is Zagreus. Moving on to well, not 50 anymore, so these aren't out of print. 54, The Natural History of Fear. Number 55, The Twilight Kingdom. Number 58, The Harvest, The Introduction of Hex. Number 61, Faith Stealer. Number 84, Nowhere Place. Number 85, Red. Number 86, The Reaping. Number 90, Year of the Pig. 124, A Pig Leap there, Patient Zero. 142, The Demons of Red Lodge and Other Stories. 143, Crimes of Thomas Brewster. If you can see, we get to the later ones, you can see they have little mini trilogies, like 3 little stories for a trilogy. Some of them you have to listen to in order, some of them you don't have to. The Feast of Axos, where they meet the Axons again, second time. Industrial Evolution, and Heroes of Sontar. So if you could move down to the second row, The Kiss of Death, and The Curse of Davros, which I cannot recommend enough. This one was fantastic, a massive plot twist in that one. I really enjoyed that one. And my most recent one, Moon Flash by the Spine. Well, my most recent one would be Revenge of the Swarm, but that's not. I have not got that yet. Now we move on to the Companion Chronicles, and I'm just starting to get into the Companion Chronicles. I've been sort of avoiding this range a little bit, but if you could give me some recommendations, that would be fantastic. So with Hedekin Prime, Jamie always does a fantastic, well, Fraser Hines always does a fantastic impression of Patrick Troughton, so I'll definitely get a couple of his, so have not listened to it. Binary, which sounds an absolutely fantastic story. The Caroline John story is a lot like Season 7 stories I was told, so I'm definitely intrigued to get some of her Companion Chronicles. Yeah, this one really intrigued me about this top secret experiment the Doctor isn't even known about, and you need to do it behind their backs. So yeah, sounds very interesting. And Jigsaw War, which is Doctor Who when they enter the cube. All these puzzles or some things like that. Sounds really good. Haven't listened to any of them yet, but Binary is definitely one I'm going to be listening to probably today. Now we move on to the 4th Doctor Adventures, and sadly Zygon Hunt's not here. And as I said, I will be doing an overview of these, so I won't say anything about them. But we have King of Sontar, White Ghosts, Crooked Man, the Evil One, which is the one I've just got up to. I have not listened to the rest. Last of the Colophon, Destroy the Infinite, which I cannot wait to listen to. And The Abandoned. And yep, Zygon Hunt not here unfortunately, but I got it free as a download. If you buy it off a CD, you do get it free as a download. Blood of the Daleks Part 1, this is the 8th Doctor Adventures, a lot like built like the new series. Yep, very good build up. I would recommend Blood of the Daleks and Blood of the Daleks Part 2. A Horror of Glam Rock, a very base and just siege sort of style story. That's quite good. Immortal Beloved, one I would not recommend. Phobos, which is one of Mars's moons. You might know what enemy it features, but when you've listened to it, you'll be completely wrong. And we go to Season 3 ones. Orbis, have not listened to it. Hothouse with the Crinoids. And Prisoner of the Sun, which is Season 4 one. Now we move on to Dark Eyes, one of my favourite Rangers of all time. We come to Dark Eyes number 1, which features the Great War, which is fantastic, Fugitives, which is fantastic, Tangled Web, a lot like Power of the Daleks, fantastic, and X and the Daleks, which is fantastic again, but has a new series error to it where it needs more. And Dark Eyes 2, which features the Traitor. I do gotta admit it was quite a hard thing to follow from Dark Eyes 1, but it's quite good. Well, it is good. White Room, which is brilliant. Times Horizon, which is spine-chilling. Eyes of the Master, which is spine-chilling. And yeah, Dark Eyes 3 is my most anticipated release from Big Finish. I just cannot wait for it. The Lost Stories range, another one of my favourite ranges. The Nightmare Fair, cannot recommend it enough. Mission to Magnus, where the Doctor confronts the Ice Warriors in Sill. Thin Ice, which I have been requested for a review, which is the departure of Ace. This one was going to feature After Survival called Ice Time. The Elite, I'm not sure why this one got cancelled. No idea. Power Play got cancelled because of production. I had not listened to it. And the First Sontarans did not happen because of the 2 Doctors, because Patrick Troughton was returning. A lot of people say it's fantastic. And the Rose Mariners, great story. I really like this one. This one didn't happen because the War Games took a lot of space, unfortunately. But it would have been great. Wish it swapped with the Space Pirates. And for special, we have the 4 Doctors. This is like a long Dalek story sort of thing of the 4 Doctors. It's like a timeline sort of thing, but then they all meet up for a nice scene at the end. We always like when they all meet up and they just assemble together. Yeah, that's a good audio. Light at the End, the 50th anniversary. Well, they celebrate 50th anniversary. As you can see, this one's signed by Paul McGann because he's great in the story. Yeah, Light at the End. It's practically essential audio. And for the final one, we have The New Adventures of Bernard Summerfield for spin-off, and this contains Revolution, which is very comedic but brilliant. Goodnight Sweet Ladies, which is a shocking audio, it was brilliant. Random Ghosts is probably the weakest, but Lights of Sky was an absolute Dalek fest. It was great. I had references to Power of the Daleks, Evil of the Daleks, Genesis of the Daleks in there, and the Dalek from the new series from Christopher Eccleston's era. Fantastic. Definitely recommend that if you're a fan of the Virgin territory of books. So that was my Doctor Who Big Finish collection as it currently stands. So a lot has grown, and when I do my next one in 2015, it will probably be 4 rows long then, so it's going to be a lot bigger the next time I do my other CD collection in 2015. So thank you very much for watching the review, the collection video. Any of these float your boat, you can request review on them. So thank you very much for watching the video, and take care for my next video where I do my Doctor Who Big Finish overview of Tom Baker Season 3.